Hello, everybody. This is Margaret. I'm back in here saying hi to you guys and starting my second story about my testimony that I did with, the Baptist church that I used to go over there in Florida. It was a very nice church. I like the people, I like the pastor, I like the children. Oh my gosh, the children were awesome. So the first story I told you guys was about the little kid that accepted Jesus Lord and Savior. He was only 4 years old, he was only 4. Now the second one is about this happened to me in the same church. God was moving so much in that church. It's unbelievable how good the situation over there was with God providing everything, salvation, everything for the people. So there was this day that I start going, I have been going to be kids in the kids ministry for many months, at that church. I think I was there for over a year, maybe 2 or 3 years. I know I stayed in that church for 5 years more or less until we moved to another area. While I was in the church, it was a blessing, to be able to serve in the kids ministry. What happened was, there was this kid in the 2 years old room. He was between 2 and 3 years old, and he was giving a hard time to the people. He would yell, scream every single Sunday. So that caught my attention. So I was like, why is this kid crying so much? And I started paying attention what time he did. And I served from the 10 o'clock to the 11:30 service. When it was 11 o'clock in the morning, this kid would go crazy, yelling, screaming, and they would need to call the parents, and the mother would come, and she would take the kid with her, and she would leave to go home. So she never watched the service all the way to the end. And I was like, something is about this situation that I don't like it. Must have some kind of problem. So for weeks I timed the kid, and the kid was doing exactly the same thing. He was just crying on cue. 11 o'clock every day he would be crying. So I was like, that's not right. Let me talk to the people in that room. So I'm a very patient person. If a kid is screaming like blood murder, I don't care. I got the kid, I distracted the kid, and I make the kid to stop crying. So what happened was I went to the class, and I told the lady that was in the 2 years old, I said, hey, if you'd like to give the kid to me, do not call the mother. Give the kid to me. Once the kid is crying, I will come and pick the kid up. And she said, okay. So I went there. The day came, and Sunday came, and the kid, 11 o'clock, started yelling, screaming. As soon as I heard that, run. And I went to the room. I said, give the kid to me. Do not call the mother. Leave her to watch the end of the church, because something's going on here. And I needed to make sure that she will have the chance to watch the whole entire service. And the lady said, oh, okay, so sure, here's the kid. He's going to scream non-stop. I said, okay, no problem. So I grabbed the kid. I took with me to my class. He was screaming for about 10, 15 minutes. That kid screamed. Suddenly, the kid stopped, and he was not crying anymore. And he was fine. And he started playing with the other kids, having fun. And I was like, that's weird. I never saw such a thing. Like he cried like somebody else was torturing him, And suddenly, boom, he stopped right away. So I started thinking, I said, interesting. So the mother came later on to pick up the child. She went straight ahead to the 2 years old room. So I called her and I said, hey, your kid is here with me. And she was like crying and saying, because you kept my kid here, my husband, for the first time, he heard about the salvation in Jesus Christ. He accepted Jesus, his Lord and Savior, and now he's going to heaven because you kept the child here. So sometimes we need to listen to cues, to situations that seems to be weird for us. If something is not quite right, There is something right there. Somebody else needs to be saved. Somebody else needs to have a healing. Something is going on in the life of that person that we don't know. So we need to pay attention to the cues, to the signs that God sent to us, And if you are really a faithful servant, you should be serving in the kids ministry. It is a shame that you are not part of such a beautiful, beautiful service, beautiful ministry. And many people who think they are going to be wasting their time because whatever, they prefer to do something better. Let me tell this to you, there is nothing better than sharing the love of Jesus Christ with the little ones. It is amazing how much they learn and how much they love the person who shared that with them. You should see. It is a real thing. God loves all of us, and He has a special eye for those little ones. So God bless you guys. Have a wonderful day. Bye-bye.